not kina, but hundreds of millions of thousands of kina. So penalty and imprisonment. The essential services order and directions are given, and lack of compliance, then the law provides for penalty also, and penalty is sufficiently covered in it. I don't think they will breach it. For Puma, I don't advocate for them, but I'd like to believe that they've been operating faithfully in our country also. They import fuel out of Singapore. Singapore, in as far as I know, have no issues with them. That is why we're asking the central bank, tell us what is the issue with Puma. And so when we talk to them, common sense will prevail. I don't think that part of need to involve provisions of penalty will be utilized. Our committee of ministers will talk to them to ensure that there is no major impediment, there is no major hassle, there is no major protest, there is no major, what is the word beyond protest? Anyway, I'll leave it at that. That's the intention. We want the supplies. We've got ships coming in, the supplies, and Puma Assets is the only one that has a storage facility. And so under the minister administrator, we will talk to Puma and ask them that, you take them in, you buy them, you keep them there, we lease your property at fair market, commercial arrangements. Those discussions will be made with Puma. We don't intend to affect the price. People have the economy carries high price of fuel anyway. We, as a government, we're looking at ways to ensure that we buffer. There's an additional cost involved. Government looks forward to standing to buffer the additional price so that the current charge to the market remains at the present level. I think BSP at the moment, the 12-month extension we're looking at covers they've already given extension to June anyway. And so BSP has been very kind, as you all possibly know. Even central bank can't force a commercial bank to hold a client's account. That is within their rights. They have every right to refuse an account or hold an account. They've made their call. They have corresponding bank requirements as well as their own bank requirements, so as a commercial bank. But in the national interest, in the face of this potential energy crisis, using the Essential Services Act, we're asking them to extend by 12 months until we work our mid-term as well as long-term solutions through. And that mid-term, long-term solutions also will involve establishing Puma has an interest to remain with us. At the moment, they've been giving us mixed signals, so it is in our interest also to ensure that we secure our country's energy. And that is why it may seem hard, but we've made this essential call for our country. At this stage, for me, it's hearsay. I have no concrete evidence before me in this matter in terms of allegations of Puma or Trafigura. They've been, as I said, a reference point for me. They operate in and out of Singapore up till today. Singapore central bank equivalent or commercial banks equivalents have allowed them to operate there. So for us as a country, immediate need for me is energy security. Mid-term, long-term, I indicated earlier, we want to diversify instead of just relying on one commercial supplier. We've now asked our national energy company, Kumul Petroleum Company, to also go in at a subsidy level, importing of fuel, storaging of fuel, or utilizing our domestic market gas obligations. Earlier this morning, I had a presentation by a company on possibility of utilizing our DMO gas for other aspects of gas opportunity. We work with MRDC, Kumul Petroleum, ExxonMobil to how to utilize that. That's mid-term, long-term. Right now, for me, keep the tanks with fuel and allow the fuel to be supplying our vehicles and our planes.